G'day guys, Danny Kraken here, and welcome back to the channel. Something a little bit different today. It's a new game, well, it's a new game for me, called Radio General. The idea behind this game is it's basically a tabletop style setting, and you control via voice commands the movement and engagement of World War II troops, specifically the Canadian troops. It looks really interesting. It's a different take on a war simulation game, and it has piqued my curiosity. So I thought I'd chuck it up on the channel and just see how it goes. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you think down below. Let me know if you like it and you want to see it come back as a maybe a more ongoing thing, once a week, twice a week, something like that. At the moment, I'm just testing the waters and seeing how it went. And yeah, as I say, it piqued my curiosity. Hopefully it piques yours as well. But yeah, without any further mucking about, let's get cracking on this one. September 3, 1939. Britain and France declare war on Nazi Germany after the invasion of Poland. Britain calls upon its vast Commonwealth to aid them in the war. Canada answers the call, sending thousands of sailors, airmen, and soldiers. You are a general in the Canadian Army. And I missed that last bit. Your job is to lead hundreds of men into battle and triumph over a determined enemy. All you have is a radio and a map. Your job will not be easy. This game uses historical documents and video to provide context. What? Who's reading that quick, damn it? Come on now. Okay. You quiet down back there. You watch the goddamn movie, boy.
November 17th, 1939, the first Canadians landed in Britain, vanguard of a great army. They came to finish the job that their fathers had begun a quarter of a century before. In June 1940 came the first call to action. In high spirits, they marched to the ships on their way to France, itching for a fight. Once across the Channel, the Canadians penetrated more than 200 miles. But with the tragic collapse of France came the order to return to Britain. In the dark days after Dunkirk, almost the only trained and equipped troops between Hitler and London were General MacNaughton's Canadians, who stood guard throughout those days of high tension. While hurricanes swept the sky, Canadian ack-ack batteries blazed at the Luftwaffe from the ground, playing their part in the Battle of Britain. And now the Canadians are preparing to rip through the Huns when the Allied War Council gives the signal for the cross-channel dash on the road to Berlin. The Canadians are ready. Hour is coming.
Those brave souls. Okay, so here we go. So campaigns. Casualty report, which we shouldn't have any. Good. 1942. The Dieppe raid, or Dieppe raid. The Dieppe raid. Stalin has demanded a second front be opened. Canadian officers are eager to prove the worth of the Canadian army. A daring raid on the French port town of Dieppe is ready. We attack in the morning. Cool. Oh yeah. Okay. August 19th, 1942. Dieppe, France. We finished tallying our casualties. You can view our casualty list at any time in the mission select screen. Okay. Welcome to Dieppe, location northern France, Normandy. So historic port town, seaside resort, pebble beach, white chalky cliffs, heavily fortified coast, barbed wire mines, traps, pillboxes. Named for its deep water, the town was used for fishing historically during the age of exploration. Dieppe was known for its skilled cartographers and navigators. Prior to both world wars, Dieppe was popularised as a seaside resort. Dieppe is a strategic target in wartime due to its port and strategic location in the English Channel. Okay. You slept well? that night, didn't you? But George was at Dieppe. Work, save and lend. Canada declares war. Proclamation issued following solid vote in Parliament. Warsaw defenders hurl enemy back on city fringes. Germans raid French positions under heavy barrage. Counter-offensive. Poles hold by Nazis. Oh, okay, that's two different articles. So counter-offensive by Nazis believed under preparation. Poles hold under Nazi onslaught. Dominion committed to stand with Britain in fight against Hitler. So newspaper headline following the radio broadcast. Following the radio broadcast on September 9th, 1939. On September 10th, 1939, the Globe and Mail reports that Canada officially declared war on Germany, making it the first declaration of war on another sovereign power in Canada's history. Personnel landing craft draw away from a motor torpedo boat to start their run-in to the beaches during the raid on Dieppe. There they are. Canadian troops embarking in landing craft during training exercises before raid on Dieppe, France, August 1942. Landing craft en route to Dieppe, France, during Operation Jubilee, 19th of August 1942. Infantrymen of the Queen's Own Cameron Highlanders of Canada going ashore during Operation Jubilee, the raid on Dieppe, France, 19th of August 1942. Okay. What's this? Alright. Overview. So, welcome to your first operation. Please read the mission briefing before continuing. Okay, so intel... Can we see that as well? We can later. So, overview. With the Eastern Front going poorly, Stalin has demanded the opening of a second front. Canadian officers are eager to prove the worth of the Canadian Army, and are prepared to bring the fight to the Germans. A daring raid on the French port town of Dieppe is ready. Canadian, British and American forces attack in the morning. To achieve complete surprise, no preemptive bombardments will be used. We expect the enemy to be unprepared and their defences weak. Our troops will push inland, take the town and fall back to the boats after the allotted time. This will be a decisive show of force and show the Germans that we mean business. You will command the flanks of the operation. Several commando units have landed behind enemy lines. You must silence enemy guns and you must silence enemy guns and it's meant to be just one. Prevent any enemy reinforcements from reaching Dieppe. What intel have we got? So enemy strength, battalion strength, 200 to 400 light infantry, 1 artillery battery, no enemy panzers, which is their tanks. That's good. Enemy positions. High chalky cliffs limit landable beach areas. With low enemy numbers, they will most likely be defending Dieppe itself. Advice, stay calm, move quickly, and follow your instructions. Okay. Will you use voice commands? Yes. When ready, hold spacebar, say start mission into microphone, and release spacebar. Now, I've changed my binding to caps lock, but it'll be the same. Okay, here we go. Can we have a look at this? No. Here we go. Let's win the damn war, gentlemen. Start mission. Start mission.
Here, right away, sir. Starting operation.
Okay. You can pan the camera with WADS. Right, cool. Zoom using the scroll wheel. You're a general sitting in your tent. Your units are currently in France and are far away from you. Roger that. An infantry company named Able has infiltrated enemy lines. However, since Able is far away from you, you can't interact with them directly. There they are. This figurine represents Able. It is not the unit itself. However, it can be used to send orders to Able. Excuse me. You can view Able stats by right-clicking on the figurine and clicking unit stats. Try this now. So right-click, unit stats. Morale 100%. They've got 100 troops in the unit. Morale is at 100%. Speed is 6 kilometers an hour. Defense is 0. Damage 0.55. Attack range is 1 kilometer. Sight range is 2 kilometers. Voice commands are activated by holding spacebar, which is now caps lock. Try this now. Read more. Infantry. Infantry are organised into 100-man companies and are useful on attack, but are best on defence. They are capable of fighting tanks, but will lose unless fortified. Infantry can dig in and create foxholes. Do this on key objectives once taken. Digging in can even be done inside of towns. Tactics. Infantry effectiveness is highly dependent on the terrain. Always fight on high ground and be in towns or forests. Dig in at key positions or landmarks overlooking roads. Armaments. Lee Enfield rifles, Bren light machine guns, Piat anti-tank launchers, Sten submachine guns, light mortars, Vickers heavy machine guns, and grenades. Alright. Cool, so voice commands. Hold spacebar, yeah, so orders can be given to multiple units. Able Baker Charlie, move to Pacino. Destination can be given via grid coordinate A3, proper name or location. Say clear to cancel. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Alright, so let's get rid of that. Let's hold, I think we can get rid of that now. Let's hold this. Okay, so the bottom left panel shows available commands detected. Commands are highlighted. Can we move this around? No, we can't, okay. Are highlighted as you speak. Release spacebar, or caps lock in my case, to execute the topmost recognised command, or say clear to cancel. Everything done with voice commands can also be done by right-clicking unit figurines. Okay. Have Able report status. Hold spacebar, say Able report status, release. Okay. Able, report status.
Able, we're at November 9.
Left click and drag Able's figurine to the coordinates they mentioned. Right click Able to pass messages. Grid coordinates are displayed in it. Okay, so if I move this here. Figurines pulse when correctly positioned near their actual unit. This also grants minor combat bonuses.
Charlie here. Our landing craft has reached the beaches and we're about to disembark. Wish us luck.
Roger that. Good luck, Charlie Company.
Able, got a visual on artillery at location 2.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh goddamn. Okay. So we need to attack this. So we've got to get Able to attack this. We need to silence those guns. Tell Able to move to the nearby hill. Able move to location 2. Okay. Able move to location 2. Able move to location 2.
Able here. Roger. Moving to location 2. Able here. Enemy artillery in range. Time for some payback.
Alright, beautiful. Normally you can't see where your units are, however we'll make an exception for this mission. You can see Able's true position, blue rifle icon. Right, okay, so we won't normally be able to see that icon there. Units fight when in attack range, red circle. Each unit also has health, defense, and morale. Luckily for us, artillery units don't fight back against nearby enemies. Okay. Get them, boys.
Enemy artillery battery is out of commission.
Well done, boys. Well done.
Charlie here. The distance on the beach is much heavier than expected. We're pinned down. We won't be able to move forward until our tanks have landed.
Okay, so we're gonna get tanks on the beach. Okay, so Ake Labate holds a dominant position overlooking a bridge and is vital to cutting off enemy reinforcements. Move Able to there. Able, move to location 1. Able, move to location 1. Okay, so they're moving. Units move in straight lines to nearby locations but take the fastest route. Roads to distant locations. Right, okay. They're in contact. This time the enemies are shooting back. Morale decreases when fighting. Defense negates incoming damage. The enemy has defense from being in a town. Okay. So what do we do here? Am I supposed to lose this unit? Is that what happens here? So our morale is almost gone. Okay. Unfortunately, Abel's morale hit 0, causing a panicky retreat. They must recover and regroup before receiving orders again. Okay. We need more troops. The briefing clipboard lists available reserve units. Spacebar. Deploy reserve infantry. Okay. So we've got the number 4 commands. Commandos. Commands. Okay. Ah, so you can just click it as well. Okay. Roger that, Baker Company. Okay, so I'm going to push them to... I want to push them to the edge of this bridge, I think. To defeat entrenched enemies, they must flank and surround the town. Now that Abel's regrouped, order both Abel and Baker to the town simultaneously. Abel, Baker, move to location 1. Okay. Abel, Baker, move to location 1. Yep, we got that one. It's done. Can you... I need you to go away. Oh wait, I can move. I forgot about that. Get them away. Defense is lowered when flanked. Always attack from multiple directions. Okay. Cool. We're forcing them out, boys. Keep it up. Well done, boys. Well done. Roger that. Let's update our map. Drag Abel and Baker's figurines over to the actual locations. We've already done that. We need more time. Beach landings are going poorly, but we have our own problems. Enemy reinforcements are on the way. We must defend both roads. Order Baker to move to the left. South of the bridge. Baker, move to Hotel 10. Baker, move to Hotel 10. Wait, did that say Hotel 13? Where are they going? Baker, move to Hotel 10.
Hotel 10. It is.
Thank you. Abel, Baker, dig in. Abel, Baker, dig in. Dig in. Dig in.
Hostiles coming right up.
Foxholes provide good defense, so it's a good idea to fortify strategic locations. We have some spare time while they dig. Why not read the officer manual while waiting? So I read that one. Can I go to the next page or no? Yeah. Roger that, Baker. From the south. Here they come. Oh god. Panzers. Not good. This is not good. Alright, boys. Hope you dug in well, because it's about to get real. Get him, boys. Get him. You got infantry moving in from the east. We're going to lose the town. We're going to lose these positions. Morale's dropping too quickly. Your troops are losing. If you order them to retreat, you might save lives. On the other hand, letting those tanks get to the beach may cost even more. Choice is yours. Oh god. They're retreating as it is, but... So what happened? Did they die? Okay. Abel. Report status. Not good. I think I've lost him. Baker. Report status. Oh, God. Abel. Report status. We've lost Abel and Baker, it sounds like.
HQ here. All units are to withdraw. Destroyers will provide supporting fire to cover your retreat.
Not good.
Naval guns at the HMCS Saskatchewan here. You can call us, talk. Everyone be careful, and let's get the job done.
Naval artillery is available. Barrage enemy positions in Dieppe when red figurines are. Where red figurines are. Fox, fire barrage at, and then grid cell. Right, so we want to hit these tanks if we can. So what are we? Juliet 4. Fox, fire barrage at. Juliet 4.
Fox, here's Roger. Dropping shells on. Juliet 4.
Good hits, boys. Good hits.
Department was on target.
Fox, fire barrage at. India 4.
Fox, here's artillery firing at India 4. Fox, here's forward.
Fox, fire at. Kilo 3.
Fox, here's raining thunder down on Kilo 3. Fox, here's that was a hit.
Fox, fire at. Hotel 3.
Fox, here's Hornets and Charlie here. Can't delay any longer. Ships are pulling out.
Come on, boys. Keep it up, keep it up.
That was a direct hit.
Fox, fire at. Juliet 4.
Fox, here's Roger. Dropping shells on Juliet 4. Fox, here's I'm getting reports that did some real damage. Charlie, here. You win some, you lose some. This war isn't over yet. HQ, here's that's a wrap. All units dig in and wait till relief.
God damn. We lost some mighty fine men out there today.
Fox, here's artillery battery still operational. Where's our next target?
Minor defeat. So we didn't hold Dieppe, we didn't hold Neuville. A loss, but the war continues. Soldiers under your command have been killed, and their families must be notified. It may provide some comfort if you were to write directly to those families. Oh God, really? I've got to do this? Oops. Oh, really? That's all I can write? Oh, that's a shame. I think that was pretty heartfelt. A little cold, but it is war. Okay, let's see what we... So Dieppe was a disaster for the Canadians. More Canadians would be captured in the Dieppe raid than would be for the entire 1944 to 1945 Northwest Europe campaign. A lack of understanding of beach conditions and overestimating the power of surprise tank assaults led to a costly defeat, with fewer than half of the Canadians returning to Britain. The lessons learned from Dieppe would be imperative in the success achieved on D-Day. The addition of heavy firepower support from aircraft and navy, communication advances, and modifications to tanks and landing craft would make the difference on D-Day. Dieppe Raid, 19th of August 1942. Evacuation of wounded. Canadian troops boarding a destroyer after raid on Dieppe, France, 19th of August, 1942. Canadian prisoners of war being led through Dieppe by German soldiers. Some may say they were the lucky ones. Oh, I looked at that one. Troops who took part in the raid on Dieppe, France, 19th of August 1942. At the end of the Second World War, a Canadian brewery published this collection of illustrations as a tribute to French Canada's soldiers and the battles they fought. Beauvoir Farm, Casa Baradi, Bernier-sur-Mer, Hill 195, Dieppe, Etavaux, Inchville, the Normandy landings, Neuvillette, San Martino, and Termoli. And Termoli, probably. I probably got half of them wrong. Apologies. Major J.M. Figgett and members of his company of the Royal Hamilton Light Infantry kneeling at the graves of Canadian soldiers killed at Dieppe on 19th of August 1942. Dieppe, France, 1st of September 1944. The paper is a complete fabrication of the truth, since Dieppe's main goals were to give the Canadians action and to raise morale in Europe and among the Allies. Even though the raid accomplished none of its military objectives, the papers were able to raise morale anyway. Dieppe proved a very important learning moment for the later staging of D-Day. So land with tanks, heavy weapons, wage fierce fight with Boucher in dynamic Dieppe area attack. 6 months after Dieppe, the fanfare and smoke had cleared, and most media sources were very clear on the failure of the mission. This article is critical of military reports of Dieppe's success and cautioned a more measured approach. Why sugar the pill? Tank landing number 4, Canadian Army newsreel. Let's check this out.
Like all the rest of the Canadian Army, the 1st Army Tank Brigade is going to sea these days. For combined ops is the order of the day, and no amount of training can be too great. There must be perfect cooperation with the Navy and an understanding of the problems facing the men who bring the landing craft to the assault beaches. As the LCTs approach the beach, the ramps are lowered and the tanks prepare to move ashore. These are Churchills, the tanks that landed at Dieppe. In one glorious day of battle, they gained valuable experience that helped make the landings in North Africa successful. Dieppe was a great combined ops proving ground. And remember, Jerry, next time we go to stay.
Very interesting. Okay, so Dieppe is finished. Training operation is the next one. Okay. That's actually going to finish this one off for today, guys. So, hope you enjoyed it. Something a bit different. It's interesting. It's an interesting feeling to be commanding everything by your voice commands. While they are they're not perfect. I do understand that it's made for Canadian accents, and I'm talking in an Australian one. So I have altered one of the settings, which does assist in that, but it's never going to be 100%. So, look, let me know what you think. I'm not going to do heaps and heaps of this every week. It's more just, I'm just feeling the waters here. If it's something you guys want to see more of, let me know, and I'll bring it back to the channel. And yeah, we can go from there. So the next one will be the training operation, and yeah, so we can sort of see what it's going to be like outside of a tutorial. The next one may still be tutorial based, just to teach us a bit more, but at some point we'll be actually getting into it where we won't be having all of the assists. Either way, Let me know, hit that like button, let me know if you enjoyed it. Comment down below, let me know what you like, what you don't like, and subscribe if you're new. But as always, thanks heaps for coming out, really appreciate it. And until next time, have a good one. Catch ya.